Hi gamers, welcome. Today I wanted to show you my build that I use in the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. It is essentially a strength build with plenty of the additional faith and arcane stats. Actually, let me take off this helmet so you can see actually how the real stats looking like. It's 125 poise build that's supposed to be simply well-rounded, so I can adapt to any situation. I use full solitude with altered armor piece, and when it comes to tallies, I almost always use two-handed sword talisman because it is actually increasing your two-handed damage by 10%, and essentially, since it is of course strength build that has almost most optimal amount of the strength for the two-handed weapons, which would be 54. Yeah, it's basically just only makes sense to use this tally. When I don't need poise, I very often swap to retaliatory cross tree or the lacerating one for the sake of to increase my crouch attacks, because yes, it's actually not written here, but besides rolling and backstepping, your crouch attacks also getting damage boost, which is, if I recall correctly, 12%. When it comes to the running attacks, I usually use these with the, for example, heavy pata. It is 7.5 additional % of damage in PvP. Every single invader knows how important it is to have like well optimized menu swaps. One of them that I have on this build is Honed Warrior's Greatsword, that is working exactly like old good Stormhawk axe. Another one is Meteoric or Greatsword, which essentially allows you to combo from afar, essentially just dash to your opponent and then do a big explosion for the, let's say, like around 1000 damage. It is good finisher, it is even like a good way to just escape from the danger, because yeah, you are going quite far. Another swap is of course the Pata, and Pata is amazing because it essentially allows you for the 3-hit running attack, R2 running attack through combo, which essentially got removed on the Katars, but yeah, like Pata still have it, and overall, you look at the length of it, it's actually insane how long fist weapon we actually got in the DLC. When someone using shields, I am very often utilizing the scythe. This is a grave scythe, and essentially what they did on the DLC update is they increased the R1 attack like frame, like just the startup is way faster, which honestly made this weapon way better. Another weapon I have here is Fire Knight's Greatsword, and I am actually using it with the Fire Spear or Flame Spear. Essentially, the popular belief is that the Flame Skewer, I think, is the other rush. I actually have it here on the lance. It's better, but I honestly disagree. I think this one just allows you for the long-range poke, and the other one is just kind of too obvious, and yeah, I just prefer this one overall. And on top of that, I have a swap here to the funny axes, the Death Knight's twin axes, and it is just, of course, for the sake of chase down, because, well, since it is Colossal Sword, the chase downs with that one are not that good. Obviously, just in case, if you are going to find someone that is utilizing something absurdly overpowered, and DLC brought us a lot of these things, I also have fair share of the OP stuff here in the inventory. This shield being one of them. It is essentially bugged, and if you are shield poking and using R1, then essentially you have practically infinite guard boost, which yeah, you can just do that, and you are never going to get guard broken, no matter what someone is going to do. Another thing is, well, obviously the fucking disgusting Swift Slash. That one is beyond broken, but of course I do have it, and I strongly recommend, if you're going to face someone with Swift Slash, you can always mirror them by equipping, for example, Erdtree. I actually have the pointy hat Fire Knight helm over here that is increasing my maximum HP, stamina, and equip load. I'm using setup like this for the sake of to fight the Swift Slash. It essentially allows you to block an attack, and then like the follow-up of the Swift Slash, you can just roll. And essential idea is to waste the stamina and mana of the other Swift Slash user, and then just kill them with your swift stashes. And yeah, of course, in case if there is high latency, I use, for example, rot resin for the sake of to do so. But yeah, using this is not that fun, so I am trying to mostly utilize this katana. That is my favorite weapon in the entire game. The moveset is so nice. The only thing that I don't like is the 180 degrees tracking on the running attack, because it feels very cheesy to just like have free aiming on people no matter what, as long as you're locked on. That being said, overall the moveset of this kata is fantastic. I absolutely love it. Practically every single attack has the follow-up R1, which is actually insanely good move. The frame data is like normally 17 frames, but it has very early light attack chain, which makes it basically 14 frames startup. In the offhand, I am very often using the hand axe, and it is essentially one of the best offhand tools after the recent update. It is because this attack has like 13 frames startup. It's great for the roll catching because you have that forward momentum, and yeah, overall very good thing. I also have here the spread crossbow, and I use it with the sleep bolts in case if I am going to encounter someone on very high latency. In such case, I am usually running setup like this with the shamshir in one hand, swapping it to the two hand the moment like I'm going to sleep someone, and just attack them like multiple times because I basically have a free hit in such case. And yeah, it's overall working very well. From the bottom to the top, this is how my inventory actually looks like. And yeah, there's like plenty of things I want to change. For example, there is that new great bow in the DLC that is probably better than golem great bow, and I am not utilizing it because I don't have 5 of them yet. Same goes with this page of the starfists. I am not going to utilize starfist most likely, or at least not as the entire page swap. I'm going to swap them to the pata because it is just way better right now in invasions at least. Sadly, at the given moment, I don't really have much of the DLC consumables, but in the future, when I'm going to make this build eventually way better, I am going to utilize, for example, DLC drawstrings that are just straight up power creep of the ones that we already have. Same goes like with the hefty pots. I don't really have many of them yet, so for now I am utilizing still pre-DLC stuff. And that's essentially what's important to notice, that like this build is essentially, let's call it an alpha version, because I barely just finished DLC. So yeah, it's only going to get better within like next few weeks. I'm probably going to bring you something way better, way more optimized. But this thing, as for now, is working very well. It is just well-rounded and allows me to essentially manage in any potential situation I am in. It's about it when it comes to presentation, and let me show you plenty of highlights that I got utilizing this build. Okay, fuck off. Yeah, they are just ganking. Radan has a bubble. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, Radan gamer. insane gameplay, not gonna lie. Holy shit, okay. That's scary. What is it? What are these? This is ridiculous. I love how all of them just, I mean both these players decided that they are going to attack out of hitstun. Where is that other guy? I see. I cannot jump down. Hello! Come back! I can already tell this elevator is gonna be super fucking annoying. Hello! Down! Oh. Well, good luck with the boss. GG. The guy is solo hosting. The fuck? Hey! Okay, let's go. I'm scared that's thing. Is that funny thing? Let's see if that's funny thing. Yep. Fucking Swift Slasher. Let's give him taste of his own medicine. I think that's only fair. Don't you think so, gamers? Give me this, give me that. Come on. Faster game. Let's move out, because yeah, I actually fucked up. I'm supposed to have this set up. Alright. But yeah, it's going to work. Hmm. Aye. Come on. Give me that backstab. Insane strategy. Also, gonna have to start using this strat. Unironically. Well, messing around didn't pay off here, I think. Oh yeah, that's for sure. Well, insane gaming. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright, brother. Bruh, what the freak is this cancer? Well. Shamshir still rocks, I guess. Okay. Oh! I just pushed out the mob. Wow, he thrown it early. I didn't even know it's possible to throw it early. Oops. Well, I landed the hit, but doesn't mean much. Good thing that I heard that shit. Do you think? Let me actually see something. No, okay, that didn't work. That didn't work at all. So my plan was to fall down and then use AoE. Maybe you can actually do that. Let me try again. Would be funny if you could. No, you cannot. Okay. Sorry, you cannot drop down with a freaking bomb. That's unfortunate. Would be nice if you could. Oh, insane. Yeah, poor bro was fat rolling. Max the finisher! Oh, fantastic. Just like patch 1.10. Oh, brah. Okay. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Not gonna lie.